So I kind of want some pancakes.
Right now?
Yeah, dude, everything's already set up for you.
Why'd you tell me earlier?
Because I just started craving them right now.
Alright. Well, since he doesn't know how to do them, maybe he can watch this YouTube video later. Well, today I'm going to show you guys how to make some pancakes because my mom hasn't uploaded in a while. She's depressed probably. I don't know. She's lazy. And this is probably going to be enough to make at least 8 to 10 pancakes. And what you need is this brand. I use this brand because it's the one my mom buys. I don't go out grocery shopping. And I basically use all the ingredients that it tells me to, except for the teaspoon of sugar, the 2 teaspoons of sugar. And yeah, that's it. So right now I already have a cup of the mix in the bowl. This is the other cup that has to go in it. So I just wanted to show you guys. That's why I didn't pour it in. But now it's in there. And I'm gonna add the one cup of wrong side, sorry. The 1 cup of milk. And just pour it in here. Alright. Well, it's not, and then the other third, because it's a cup and a third. So let me add the other third real quick. And that's good. Pour it in here too. It's basically all you'll need to measure. And then a large egg, since that's what it says in the back of the box. Just crack it. Put it in there. Just put it right there. And then you can add a teaspoon of vanilla. Just a teaspoon. Don't add a lot. Okay, just pour it in here too. Okay, now you close this. Alright guys, now that this is ready, I'm gonna mix it and I'll show you guys how it looks after. Alright guys, well, I'm done mixing this. Now you can put all these things away, so you won't need them anymore. But this is basically how it's supposed to look. Not too watery, but just good. And you're gonna be needing this, like basically a spatula so you can flip the pancakes. And you're gonna need also a little bit of oil. I put oil on the pan because when I used butter, it would still stick to the pan. So I tried oil one day and it worked, so I just stuck with it. And you're also gonna need a pan, obviously, and the heat should be right below medium. That's what I find to be the perfect temperature for these. And now we're gonna start with pouring a little bit of oil onto the pan, just a little, not a lot. There, that's probably good, because we don't want them to come out all greasy either, so it's just enough so it won't stick. So we leave that there. Bring this over, and then bring the spatula over. And you also will be needing, you'll also be needing like a spoon, like a deep spoon, so you can transfer the mix into the pan. And just to be ready, take out a plate so you can start putting your pancakes there, the ones that are coming out good. And yeah, like I said, guys, I said it would be from 8 to 10 pancakes, but it comes down basically to how big you want your pancakes. So don't put a lot of mix into one, because it spreads a lot. So maybe about halfway, or like a little bit more than halfway through the spoon, you'll be alright. Then you just, with your pan, just let it go on there as gently as you can, so it doesn't start going all over the place. And then you let it cook. Basically, you should be trying to test it to see if you can start flipping it or not. You start seeing all these bubbles around it. That's good, but I don't think it's ready yet. So just wait a little bit longer. When you start seeing the little bubbles inside of it, that's when I think you'll be ready. And this one came out a little bit. The flipping wasn't too good, so. But it came out good. Just wait a little longer so it can cook. Just because the sides look cooked doesn't mean the inside is cooked too. So before you take it off, make sure you left it on there at least 2 minutes. Make sure it doesn't burn either, so don't just leave it on here. Just wait for it. You can use a bigger pan and make more than one at a time. I just make one at a time because it feels more comfortable for me. I know it takes a little longer, but it comes out better, in my opinion. And just flip. When you think it's ready, just poke a little bit into it. And if mix comes out, then obviously it's not ready. It needs a little bit more time. But I think this one is ready. There's no mix coming out of it. I think this is good. Now you put that on your plate. You put this down and start making the other one. Like I said, not a lot because it spreads. Maybe that would be perfect. Just put it back on here.
You wait for it. You wait for it. It's my cat. She probably wants some milk. See, you start seeing the bubbles inside of it. Inside the circumference of the circle. Pancake. And then, that's when you know you're ready to flip it. Okay. It's horrible, flipping again. But, flipping requires practice. It's not that easy. So, just wait for it. Turn it back around. This one came out pretty good. You wait for it. Like I said, just because it's cooked from the sides, from the front of the bag, doesn't mean it's cooked from the inside. So you leave it a little bit longer. Don't let it burn either. And then poke it. No mix. Don't need to say no mix. So this would be good already too. Just put it to the side. And then I'll give you guys one more example. I think this one's gonna come out good. Maybe my flipping would be better than this one. Once again, wait for it. Start seeing all the bubbles. Those are the bubbles. Just start feeling around it, see if it's sticking or. And then when you're ready, you flip. third one's a charm. Wait for it. I like this mix because you only need a little bit of the actual mix to put in the pan, and the pancake really puffins up, and it doesn't come out as small. So that's why I don't use a lot. That's why you shouldn't use a lot either, because if you use a lot, it'll be a huge pancake. So this is good, no mix.
You don't have to poke it as many times as I poke it either. Just one poke is enough. I think that's good. And you just keep on going until your mix is done. And I'll come back to you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, well, I'm almost done with this. I just have one more pancake left. Enough mix for one more. And I wanted to show you guys this last one because I want to try something that I've seen basically anywhere, everywhere. And that's trying to flip the pancake by literally flipping the pan. So I'm gonna try and do this as carefully as I can, so I don't get burned or anything, or I don't hurt my brother. And if it messes up, if I mess up, don't try it at home. If I get it, then do it. Ready? Here I go. Ready, set. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. That was really good. Alright guys, you guys should try this and let me know what happened in the comments below. This wasn't bad at all. I expected it to be worse. This isn't bad. It's good, it's good. And then flip it again. Kind of messed up here a little, but overall good result. And yeah, so I'm almost done. I finished the rest of the mix, so I'll show you guys the end result in a bit. Alright guys, well, I finished already, and it ended up with a seven pancakes. And now you can serve them however you want. I'm just gonna add a little bit of syrup to it. You can add fruit to it, obviously, but I don't like fruit, so.
Mom said not to forget your fruit.
Really? I guess I have to add fruit to it now. But this is basically the end result, and I hope you like it and give it a try. It'll be good. Really good.